Hello, this is Peter Newman with Peak Wealth Planning. Planning for retirement is one of your most important financial goals. Many people make critical mistakes that can jeopardize their future security. Here are four of the biggest mistakes that I see that folks should avoid. The first one is not having a retirement income plan. It's really important to put together all the assets you've accumulated, including your company stock, 401k, and Social Security, and create a forecast that looks at how much income you can withdraw for sustainable spending throughout your retirement. The second mistake that I see is being overly reliant on a single stock or a single asset class for your retirement spending. Stock prices can move around significantly, especially for small companies. And it's really important, especially when you get closer to retirement, age 60 or later, to make sure that you're well diversified. So one single stock cannot drag down your retirement. One stock can make you wealthy, but it can also leave you wishing you had done something differently and diversified. The third mistake that I see is ignoring tax implications. For many, many years, we were taught to save in tax deferred retirement accounts like a 401k, where you get a break on taxes when you contribute. However, the IRS wants its share of the taxes on your 401k as well as your employee stock ownership plan account. So there are opportunities, particularly if you leave employment before age 65, say at 62, to do some Roth conversions and lower your lifetime tax bill between age 62 and age 73 when you start required minimum distributions. So having a tax-aware retirement income plan can really help you a lot with your retirement and lower your out-of-pocket expenses. Finally, the other thing we are all facing as we get closer to retirement is the potential for needing long-term care, meaning some help around the house with basic activities, or potentially being, in a facility where we might need some medication help and or getting help getting dressed and those sorts of things. Down in Florida, that might be $5,000 a month to live in a facility. In the Chicagoland area, it could be $6,000 to $12,000 a month, depending on the level of care you need and the type of facility. If you need Alzheimer's care, it can even be more, $15,000 a month or more. So it's important to be aware of the fact that some folks will need long-term care, maybe two-thirds of people for some period of time. And also, it's important to incorporate rising healthcare expenses. If you leave your employer, say, for example, before age 65, you'll have to pay health insurance on your own. So keep in mind to incorporate these changes in lifestyle spending in your retirement plan, in addition to the not fun ones like long-term care and health expenses. Some of the fun ones might be travel in the early years of retirement, or funding education for your grandchildren. So keep in mind there's great things you can add to your retirement plan in addition to some of the items we might not be really wanting to deal with, but need to plan for. If you'd like some help with a specific aspect of your retirement planning, feel free to use the link here and schedule a time with us. I'm Peter Newman with Peak Wealth Planning.